Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Glad to be here. I actually don't have a lot of announcements today, because originally I had planned that I wasn't going to... It was like a coin flip of if I was going to be even streaming. So I just might be here by myself today, because I told everyone not to come. Oh well. Yeah, we're going to be playing, though. We are Cousin Nicky, the Wizard Lizard. He is the Archmage, but we are going to beat the game as a mage, because I have never done it before, like a full-on mage build. So we're doing as much Mage Guild stuff as we can, helping everyone out. Right now we're helping Arnie with his Dwarven Convectors and heating up this warped gem. Yeah, so we gotta go to these different ruins and like different Dwarven ruins and stuff as well too, as well as like just surface ruins, I guess. And yeah, so we're just gonna keep on going with that. Actually, I'm gonna mark this so I don't get confused, because that's not it. Hey, hey, set destination. Hey, 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 set destination. Can't be done. It's impossible. Best wizard of all time. I think I would agree. Unless you're talking about wizards that don't have any spells that deal damage. But is that even a wizard? Alright, so is this one just right? Yeah, it's on the river. Hi, everyone. Did a little rearranging. I still got a lot of stuff to do in the garage before we start working on the electricals, so I'm straight. Oh, it's a goat. I hear the ringing. Yeah, I hope you all are having a good day so far. We've made it halfway through the week. Congrats and well done. Oh, bear don't want shit. Wait, who shot me? Wait, is this guy like on Team Bear or something? Alright, we're gonna hit him with the new secret weapon. No one survives it. Look at that. Most of the time, it does the job every time. Alright, where's that bear at? Still plotting revenge. Oh, I saw a salmon jump up. That's funny. Ah, he's probably fine, right? Let's just discover this Forsworn camp. And then we'll get out of here. We don't got any business with the Forsworn today. Alright, looks like we're getting closer. Some of these... Oh, there it is. It's gonna be like somewhere right over there. Alright, but let's not get swept down in the river. Oh yeah, there it is. I can even see it. Oh, and it's like the ghost of, oh, what's that game called? That fox is leading me to the special places. Alright, so... You pop in... The warped... Oh man, we're almost full of, Oh, there it is. We're almost full of crap. Tell me what's new. Still not fixed. I wonder how many we have to do. Like video game rule of 3? Do we have to hit all of these? Alright, well, good news is that we can get inside one. Are there any more? I thought on my mini-map I had like... Yeah, it's east. I guess we'll just do the... Oh, no, there it is. Oh, how far away from you or anything? We could get to that one, I think. let's go sell our shit, though. Yeah, still, still hanging in there. We had a doctor's appointment yesterday. Everything went well. But yeah, just, she's like, oh, maybe we'll be here in a couple days or a week. So yeah, we're just hanging on, hanging in there. She's doing a good job being 9 months pregnant and still working. Like, at least she's working from home,
Got some
but
good
still,
pieces out here. The finest weapons and armor.
Yeah, she just said if she wasn't working from home, she would have called it by now. I don't blame her.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
I won't forget to check inside the shop.
I don't
Let's
claim
make
to
something
be
nice for ourselves. Know who never buys us anything? Anyone. We're making something nice for ourselves. Gold, diamond, ring. That's I have more gems. Oh well. I actually don't want to sell too much shit because I want to do some training. Ah, we're not very close to level up, are we? But before the stream started, I did look and see that we had a shit ton of ingredients, so let's get rid of these at least. Yeah, kind of a lot of ingredients. Whoops. No, whoops. Started putting books in there. No, she's not on maternity leave yet. Maybe I didn't put anything in there. All right. And then the spells that we've already learned, but the game keeps flipping giving to me. I think they actually look cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright, how much weight did that drop us? Actually, quite a bit. We sold some stuff, too, to be fair. Alright, let's go do that convector. Iverstead. We ain't doing the steps, but we'll step on over to this convector. I wonder if we have to hit it with all of them, or if they're gonna video game rule 3 us and like whichever 3 we find is just good. I remember we saw one inside. I think it was like Mazult or something near one of the edges. I thought it was a chest, and so I ran up all excited. I was like, it was empty convector. I was like, convector? What the hell is this? South? Correct? Yeah. Make sure I'm not running at the one that's halfway across the map. Oh man, it was so hot last night, and then I was freezing cold. I can never sleep like a normal human being. I think I woke up at like... Not attacking us. But... Oh, that's the... Whoops. That's the 1 damage per second, Alright, that ain't gonna do anything. This... Oh, did you get hit by that? Are you alive? Oh, she's fine. Alright, I want this. Bees, beehives, honeycombs. Eat it all. Eat some bees. right after college, I lived with a roommate, and he got a dog. And the dog would try to go after and eat bees, and they would like keep stinging him, or like hornets and stuff, because they could sting him over and over again. So it must have been like wasps or something with like no barbs on their stinger. But he would just keep going, then his mouth would be all puffy, and then he'd just be like, "Oh, you guys know what happened to my dog?" Like, "Nah, man." We definitely didn't watch him try to eat bees for like 3 hours. I thought this wolf was being cool. I walked right by it. He didn't like that about a ring. That wolf was married. There's gonna be a jilted wolf lover coming after me, searching for revenge. Ah, this place looks like it's inhabited. Well, maybe not for too long. Yep. And then let's flame cloak it. And then big ice storm. Remember how I said I'm never gonna do ice because like everything, Skyrim and everything's gonna resist it anyway? Like even the Nords resist 50%. Look at this shit. These people are getting rocked. Is that it? Barely got our hands sturdy. See, look. Wood elf. Bosmer, as I learned. Take the wheat. Not taking cabbage, we don't need. I'll make some elsewhere fondue. Are you gonna care that all these people are dead? Did that guy just crawl up out of the ground? These two are... No, they're minding their own business. They're fine. They don't care that I murdered all these people. They can crawl up out of the ground. We'll call it a deal. Lockpick was one of the things that eventually I was able to legendary, though. But that was his Rava. Oh, damn. There we go. Hopefully, one of the trainers will buy that. I'm not certain because it's armor. Activate the dwarven mechanism. What does that say? Nothing you have will fit into the mechanism. I mean, if we try hard enough, can't we? And then there's just this thing, like, off to the side. Mechanism. What could that be? It could be like, well, we have attunement spheres, so it's not that. And maybe it's like one of the lexicons. Heat the convector. It is video game rule of 3. Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, it is. It's still warped, though. This place actually wasn't that bad.
Every wanderer who shows up in Whiterun looks weaker than the last. Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
Not now. I'm trying to watch this.
So
I'm trying to watch what? The murder I just did? Okay, whatever. These people are just wandering around. Is that all this is? There's no inside? Alright, anybody watching this later, you'll have to let me know what goes in here. You'll have to let me know. Alright, so let's go back to Angie. And go tell them that we did all the work already. I think, every time I go to college, I keep talking about, like, oh, maybe we should get a new follower, and it's just, nah, she's doing alright. The only reason why I would trade her out at this point is because I keep accidentally killing her and keep having to restart. And that's more like my dumb fault than it is anything else. And the only thing, like, I would just hire like a $500 like follower like a hired thug, and then nothing bad happens if something happens to. All right, let's go tell tales of our victories. Promotions for everyone. Accolades and promotions around. I don't think I can do any training. What time is it? What is this guy? It's 5:30 in the morning. I thought old people get up early. I've been getting up early. I know. Oldest person I know.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
That seemed a little brown
What
nosy.
then? Let me see. Goodness, that's it, isn't it? Yes. It's not perfect, but it's a close enough approximation that it should
Shut
certainly
up.
suffice for initial tests. You've done excellent work here. Truly excellent. There's only one thing missing now, and that should be arriving
Pay me in free
shortly.
training.
I'll begin preparations. Thank you again so much for this. Until next time.
Alright, what did we get? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We just got the pride of knowing a job well done. Give me that pie. If we're not getting paid, we're at least taking these pies. Oh, yeah, the Eldar cheese. Need like mead, cheese.
Perhaps
Go
we
back
can
to
go
sleep.
another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
Perhaps I'm working on some very
I'm
important
done.
research, I assure you.
Alright, so we've got all his quests. What, is this supposed to be like my bedroom? This is just like the guest bed? The smash room? Can I steal? Can I steal? Oh! Troll skull, fine. These ones? Don't even think about it. Alright,
I'm
you.
sure you've... She's but she is not going to get... She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it
Alright,
won't
so nothing for
work,
her.
tell you.
I do love
quite
this shady
pleased
little
that
guy.
I hope you've got some corn. Let's just take a look then.
This shady little guy. He'll buy anything from me, so it's a good... eventually he'll buy stolen stuff if we did the Thieves Guild. That being said... I kind of want to
All right, then.
stick with my plan of... training. Yeah, man, we're done with Angie. We're done with Angie. We're done with Angie. Get a Hearthstone. We ain't doing that.
Comic-Con tickets go on sale next week.
Comic-Con tickets on sale next week. Nate, Comic-Con tickets on sale next week.
The 4th.
The 4th. The 4th. What day do you want to try to go?
I'd like to go on Saturday, because we haven't done that before.
Okay. You just have to be really on it, though.
know,
I think we've
they go on
only...
sale at 10 a.m. on the 4th.
Okay, 10 a.m. on the 4th, Comic-Con. Try to get Saturday tickets. If you can't, and it's only Sunday again, talk to Lacey.
It's in December.
In December. It's Seattle City Comic-Con. Or Emerald City Comic-Con. I know.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. I'm always available should you need me. Actually, yes, Archmage. I believe there is. We've been contacted by the Jarl of Windhelm. It would seem there's some sort of disturbance. From what few details we were given, it
Yeah,
sounds
here's
quite
the only
familiar.
thing is, like, I did this.
I
They
suspect
don't...
that the
He
power
says
released by the
Jarl
Eye
of
of
Windhelm,
Magnus
which makes
was
it
not
okay.
fully
It's somewhere around there.
contained
If they
and has
start, like,
coalesced in this part of
alternating where it
Skyrim.
goes...
I do hope you still have the staff of Magnus someplace. Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use
Oh my God.
If you happen
Again?
to see it, would you mind bringing my alembic? I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Yeah, and I've already
Take a look.
trained. This guy and his damn alembic. Candlelight, Mage Light. We wear armor, so I don't want to... Eventually... Oh, but armor... Okay, yeah, that's cool. But armor also gives you, like, a point of enchantment, so you can, like, make yourself better. Like, yeah, you're lighter, I guess, but, like, wearing armor gives you more, almost like upgrade slots. It's like a weird way to think about it. There goes my plan to do a little training, but...
Until next
Alright.
time.
Oh, where's this asshole's Alembic?
But Khajiit feels warmness from your presence.
Like, sometimes... Isn't it sometimes... It's in the other place, too. Yeah, what a... dork. I ain't gonna spend today looking for this guy's Alembic again. Yeah, he might have to go find his own Alembic. Eh! Yeah, it's not here. Yeah, I'm not about... I'm the Archmage, I don't have to find people's missing shit. Even though that's like half the quests I do. This is fine. Sweet. Alright, let's go close that rift. I'm looking at up at the top where it says like the name Aftershock and then the two bordering things. It could give little clues of like what kind of quest it is. Like Dawnguard, expansion quest. You can see it has a little vampire and then the little Dawnguard thing. Regular quest, main quest, and then this one. So Mage's Guild or maybe a Radiant quest. Alright, where was this thing? Yeah, it's like almost in the exact same place as last time, too. We'll do this one, because, I mean, it's a grand. We'll take the money, but... Yeah, I might be good on these. I'll look it up to see if you do, like, 5 of them, maybe you get something cool or something. You know, Thieves Guild has that. And they don't say, hey, keep doing these. They just kind of give you a clue, like, oh, the more you do, the better it gets. But that's like... That can be just, like, anecdotal, you know? It does make it obvious that it's a game mechanism. Alright, let's go close this fissure, this rift. And last time, we hit it with the staff, and then the thing started pouring out, and all I was doing... Oh, there it is. And all I was doing was... this old combo. And then, oops, Magus, don't matter. We have to pop on the staff. Magnus. And then, there we go. Yeah. See, things are going great. And I don't think, do I have to keep shooting this? I don't think I do. Let's see if I can get these without getting... Alright. Oh! There we go. Oh man, these things slap. Oh. There we go. And the fissure closes. And these guys got filled with soul gems because we don't fill our own soul gems apparently. Sweet. Did I get this one? I did. Yeah, it's all right. All right, easy peasy. Let's go turn that in, and then probably never do one of those again unless we need. Alright, who wants to die? We can't fast travel anywhere if there's bad guys around us. But now we can. Let's yeah, looking at the axe, like the axe, like not the beard, like I don't know what anything's called. Just the blade of the axe in between, like kind of looked like ears coming off that face in the middle. It kind of had the Wabbajack face.
May
Ralala?
I just say
No,
it's
you
a
don't
pleasure
have
to have
anything
you
for me.
leading the college. Really. If there's ever any way I can assist you, please let me know.
Thank you.
Good
Man,
to
this
see
guy is-
Skyrim still. Very good.
This guy is
I'm
tired.
sure the Jarl will be quite pleased. Pleased enough to justify the significant amount of gold offered to the college to rectify the problem. I think it only fitting.
Look at that.
the
People are talking
Archmage
shit about the
personally
college, and then when
receive
they need a
large
mage
portion
done,
of the
they.
reward. Well done.
Alright, what? How much money? I think it was $1,000 last time. Yeah, that's good.
Until next
I'm not
time.
gonna look for this guy's Olympic 100 times. I'm over it. It's kind of stealing. Yeah, I don't think anyone in here is gonna have any quests. What, Osmond or whatever? Onmund? We already did all his. Alright, we'll swing over to the Hall of Incontinence.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim.
Like this, last time I clicked on this, it was a dialogue option, but it didn't go.
Ah, that, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary amount of oversight. That's still being looked into. But we've had no contact with them for quite some time now. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms. But I think that's giving them too much credit. I'm not sure. None of them were working on anything terribly dangerous. As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Honningbrew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed.
Well, how could you think, like, yeah, like, I need...
I
what's-
sure
what's
know.
from Homeboy?
Those archaic policies died out with the Mages Guild, and were never enforced here.
Yeah,
Necromancy,
the Mages
as
Guild, they
any
didn't
other
like it
type
if
of
you
magic,
summoned
is a
undead.
tool
They
to
did
be
not
used.
enjoy it.
Of course,
People
non-mages
seem
may
to
not
not like
see
it
that
when their
way,
family members
so we don't go around
become
flaunting
mindless
it.
puppets back from the undead, just shells. Are there many
Not within
conjurers outside the
society,
college?
no. Many who practice within the School of Conjuration do so on their own, secretly. Thalion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years ago. He didn't like the Archmage, hated dealing with him, hated having to answer to him.
Same.
Thalion said he hated what this
Heard
place
the
was
Archmage is a
becoming,
real jerk.
so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
Quest? No? Alright. So yeah, I just went through
Take
all
a
of his
look.
dialogue options, and he's got nothing. So we gotta remember old Phineas.
Now, if you'll
All
excuse
right.
me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I thought we were gonna go rescue some apprentice necromancers or something. personal conjurers, but now nobody just cares that they're missing. Cool. Hope if I go missing, nobody gives a shit.
There are few places
like
where
the way
one
she
can
just-
pursue
Wait,
miles
is this-
of work without fear.
Look what I found. The best part is that he doesn't give me anything.
That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim.
Nah, that guy's the, like, sketchy. Fraud that doesn't have anything. The only other person I can think of is, like, the restoration lady. Other than that, I think we have to wait till we're level 90. Well, not us, our spells.
Enchanting services. I need some more supplies. Can you help out with that?
Yeah.
I'm running low on common soul gems. 10 more would keep me stocked for a bit.
Can they have souls? Oh, man. Okay, so I have to go, 10 common soul gems. Alright, well. Can I buy things?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, let's go just buy some soul gems from Homeboy. That was the lady who's like, wow, all my supplies
Restoration is
keep
a
going
perfectly
missing.
valid school of... So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Here's 3. Alright, so this staff. And twice as much magic damage. That's so good. Shit. Alright.
Until next time.
Until next time. Alright. And that's the guy that wants them. Let's pop down. Where's that sketchy dude? There.
There are few places. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Alright, 5.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Is this 6? Nope.
Divine Smite. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Damn it.
Farewell.
Can I have any of this? Nope. Of course not.
Toft. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Like, this guy can go do this. He just doesn't want to.
All right, then.
Like, I don't want to walk around and ask everybody for soul gems. Yeah, otherwise we go to, like, the court wizard, right? Been a minute since we've seen our good buddy Farengar. Jump. Restoration, destruction, conjuration. Look at all the old books. The one with the Akatosh is restoration. The like thing rising up, Phoenix dragon thing rising up. The hand is destruction. The Oblivion sign is conjuration. Alright, let's see if we can disenchant anything. I'm sure we can't. Oh, it's our thing that's worth all the money. If I was smart, I would wait to disenchant something that's weaker. But, you know. We got places
I
to
envy
be.
you the chant. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? You know, if
Alright, what does that put us at? I have a bad feeling that we're at 9?
you got the
Oh, thank God I'm bad at counting. Thank God I cannot count. Let's go back.
Join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Does this not count as a quest? Am I literally not even doing this as a quest? Am I doing this as a favor? It's like a side quest. The sidest of side quests. We can drop off some skulls while we're here.
Come to chat with an old woman.
No, I have not. Absolutely
They're
not.
reforming the Dawn Guard.
Hello.
Or something. In the old fort.
The old fort. Okay, yeah, it is still there. Yeah, I tried to put a skull into the cooking pie and it wouldn't let me. And where's the elsewhere fondue? Moon sugar, an ale, not meat or anything. Magicka regenerates faster for 6 minutes, and Magicka is increased by 100 points for 6 minutes. Pretty damn good. It's good for like early game too. Is there anything else that's kind of like that? Too bad they didn't do the food. Yeah, have this basic stuff, and then I think they started getting it right when they started doing like the elsewhere fondue, where you start like putting like moon sugar in. Yeah, moon sugar's drugs, but like if they start putting other stuff like, I don't know, Soul Gem, they make like magical food. I don't know. Let's do it. Thanks, Hud. To defeat the Huns. Oh yeah, I still got that Alembic, but at this point it's mine. It's my Alembic now. He can't keep losing it if I have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That counts. Man, we've just got a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. Alright, Mages College. Yeah, old Arcane Community College. Daedric Mistress of Stealth and Shadow. Oh boy, she is. Prince of Curses and the Spurred. Alright. Which guy? This is like Phineas, right? Kinda worried that it's not... Because I think I just sold a bunch of gems too before this. Oh, this game likes to jerk me around. Alright, Phineas. Phineas. Phineas? No, Phineas. That's not right. That's not bad.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Isn't this guy ready
Perhaps
for me
we
now?
can go another few decades without a disaster.
Oh yeah, you can.
That would be
Yeah,
nice.
Yes, please.
No. Enther is once again holding out on me. He refuses to deliver yet another item absolutely essential to my work. I am close, so close. You must force him to see
Yes,
reason.
please, honey. I know.
I don't know. I've
Like, you want
already
me to
agreed to
copy?
pay
Yeah,
him
that she has to
handsomely
turn
for
around
the-
up the stairs.
well,
I should just...
the item in question. Just do whatever it takes to get him to stop lording this over me.
God, this guy sucks.
Uh-huh.
Anyone else getting that vibe?
I think we could blow up half of Eastmarch, and people would still come to us
Sergius,
for
I thought this guy's name was
enchantment.
Phineas.
So you do. Thank you. This will help.
I'm not a
quite
very
bit.
good archmage.
You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Wait, do I get anything?
Well, there's more enchanting to be done. You can acquire whatever it is and bring it back here, and I'll take care of it. All right, be quick about it, will you? This is a good way for the college to bring in some money. Here's a name and
Money,
location
money, money,
of
money.
the client.
That is a very, it's general. That's has a feeling of a Radiant quest for me. Because it's like, I need something from someone. Like, you didn't have to name a place, didn't name a person. So that's the vibe I'm getting from that. So that's going to go down the list a little. But we will do this. Like, I've had to talk to this guy on behalf of, like, other people in the college, like, 3 or 4 times now. How have they not figured out this guy is just a piece of... A real piece of work, let's say. Stairs. Yep.
Certainly nothing illicit going on here, Archmage. You can be quite sure of that. Oh, by the divines, you too? I've already told him I don't have it. Nothing at all. Arniel already overpaid for whatever it is. You're not listening to me. I don't have it. I set up the whole deal. A courier was supposed to be bringing it from Morrowind. He never arrived. Okay? The deal was already done. The thing just never showed up. I can't help that. I don't know. Are you not listening at all? It was a simple task, so I didn't keep close tabs on it, like I do with the dangerous stuff. Last I heard, he intended to pass through Eastmarch on his way here. If you're getting involved in this, that would be where you'd start looking. Why is this suddenly so important, anyway?
Because I'm trying to be a big help.
I don't know! He never told me! He made most of the arrangements himself. He just needed it transported from Morrowind. That's what I agreed to help with. If I'd known it was so important to
Man,
him,
this
I'd
guy
have
is
charged
in on the
him
Thieves
more.
Guild. There's smuggling. Okay. Okay, let's let that guy simmer down for a second. Oops. No, this one. Yeah, alright, let him simmer down on that. Are we on the right quest? Yeah, find the courier. Let's do it. Alright, where was the last place this courier was seen? There? Is it traveling through Eastmarch from Skyrim? So I guess they traveled from this way. Or over these shitty mountains. Let's just head there from the stables. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Hope y'all are having a wonderful week so far. Halfway there to the weekend. They play as a Khajiit, but that you don't go with the Khajiit eyes.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
I mean, you know, they seem like you could like feed them, pet them, ride them. I don't think it'd be dull. There's like a lot of responsibility. It's not like, oh, I'm so bored taking care of my horse. Like, you always have to do shit. Clean their little shoes, their horseshoes. There we go. Hoof shoes, I was gonna call them. Oh. What? Listen to this beautiful road. Alright, Ice Wolf, regular wolf. I haven't checked this in a while. Nah, we're good. You know, every now and then you just gotta check to make sure you aren't carrying around like 15 diseases. Look at this jealous lizard. Goodbye, familiar. I'll see you in hell. I am actually gonna grab these three. Yeah, I'm a transformed man. I thought we were gonna be doing fire this whole playthrough. I thought ice was gonna be worthless. Electricity was my backup because, you know, fire elemental. But I thought like frost damage is gonna be worthless. Everything here is gonna resist frost. Why would I ever want to do it? Literally, how many bad guys start with frost or ice? Like frost troll, ice wraith, ice wolf. You know, that might be the only three. Alright, what do we got? Frostbite spider. Who's... Oh. Oh, good enough. I was gonna say, what? Who's the real? Oh, at least this one wasn't married. Double auto. Come on, this is nothing. This ain't Skyrim mountain climbing. I've gone like beyond vertical surfaces. Alright. Oh, might as well turn around. It's mud crabs. We ain't strong enough for that. Actually, if these things jump, that's not good. Should be able to get them all. If I miss, I ain't getting any of them. Oh. This one's like, Alright, did we get all the mud crabs? Mara's eye. I guess I suppose it might. We'll take the chitin. I don't need the legs. Okay, we got ourselves a little trap door. Don't need potatoes. I hate that familiar. I hate that familiar so much. Okay, drop down. Alright, let's see where this courier went. Ah, let's just run in. What are they gonna do? You guys go fight. Oh, vampires. There we go. Oh, get raw. Oh, whoa. Oh, bad guy, bad guy, bad guy. That was very well done. Easy peasy. Oh, right. I don't like that didn't have. There we go. Vampire robes ain't nothing. And what are you? Yeah, so it looked like these people were maybe doing a little smuggling, and then some vampires came and found them. I'm sure I could read that note and they'll tell me what right off, but I'm gonna think of the story because it's better. Alright. Keening. This is... Oh, they said it was coming from Morrowind, didn't they? Alright, little bit of a deep nerd lore. Keening and Sundering are two of the legendary weapons from Morrowind that you needed to beat the game. Yeah, that's a good little callback, throwback. Keening was this like crazy dagger. Sunder was like a little one-handed warhammer. But if you didn't have a special like item or something on you, holding one of them did like a constant health drain on you. 10 points magic, health, and stamina. God, that's cool though. Like a complete remake of Morrowind. Not ESO. I don't talk about ESO. I can't say anything. I just don't say anything at all. If you like it, then like yeah, that's like it's totally fine. It's just not up my alley, you know. Just not up my alley. But anyway, yeah, I like a total remake of Morrowind. I would jump feet first into that. Because if you go back and play it now, the game, the graphics are a little on the rough side. A little rough. But you have spells like telekinesis, where I can just like grab this. Is there telekinesis in here? Yeah. I don't know, I never play as a mage. Come on. It's gonna be like $8 too. I will never know. My little broadcast bar is in the way, so you'll have to tell me later. Yeah, but where did because Morrowind was the third installment. There was more. There was like a arena or something weird, and then Daggerfall, and then Morrowind was the really good breakout one. Is it perfect? Not even close. I kind of want to keep this Keening and Sunderer. But I'll be a good little lad and give it to this person. I'm already stealing the Alembic. Oh, thank you, hon. You make yourself some hash browns and eggs and ketchup. How do you all feel about ketchup and eggs? But only if it has hash browns? Is that a Laceyism? Okay. Wait, hey, come over here. You gotta show everybody how well you're doing. Yeah. There she is. Here's my little baby. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Oh man, yeah. It looks like you've been stealing basketballs. Yeah. I think you look great. The great basketball heist of our time. All right, look at all these people out here. What do you? Don't any of you people have jobs?
Magnus.
You're not as dumb as you look.
I'm your boss. How many times have you all went up to your bosses and said, "You're not as dumb as you look"? As an introduction, this isn't even in the middle of a conversation. Hopefully, they're just wasted. Alright. Oh, there it is. The sky.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. The dagger? Duh! By Akatosh, they didn't even wrap it correctly. You didn't touch it, did you? Well, no.
Oh,
Of course you must have. Did you attempt to
all
wield
over.
it? And you're not
Actually,
dead?
no.
Gods, it's a wonder it's in one piece.
So, oh, maybe it was keening that,
I do. I do indeed. Keening, one of the great tools of Kagranak himself, is finally in my possession. I don't think I really believed this day would come.
what's
Now-
next?
Now we see whether my theories are correct. I apologize if I have not been clear about my work. I didn't want to discuss it for fear this moment might never come. Everyone knows the dwarves disappeared. No one knows why. This little experiment is a first step in recreating the events of their disappearance in an effort to unravel
Recreating
that
the
mystery.
events of their disappearance?
Lacking the heart of a dead god, I'm substituting the crystal you helped craft in its place. I also lack Sunder, the counterpart to the dagger Keening. I am reasonably confident, however, that this will still work. I certainly don't expect it to have quite the same results. I'm no tonal architect, of course. Well, I suppose it's tough,
Let's go ahead and,
isn't it? Let's see what happens.
just in case so.
You may want to stand back a step or two. But please, don't leave. You've been instrumental in this process. I'd like you to see the results firsthand. Right then.
Same.
That didn't really do anything, did it? Perhaps a little
Doesn't
harder.
look like it. Hit it harder.
I don't understand. This should produce some notable effect. Work, damn you!
I love it. Oh, goodbye, everybody. Oh, there he goes. And look who gets Keating. Give me that. Oh, it won't let me take it. Alright. What do y'all think? Should we give it a whack? Give it a whack? That is cool, though. Alright. I would like to go to the realm. Maybe. Maybe he'll come back later. Alright, we'll hold on to Keating for him until he comes back. In the meantime... we're in the Hall of Continents, right? Yeah. I think that is it until we get one of our skills to level 90. Like, more than anything, I want to run in here and just steal all this. I mean, nothing. I mean, nothing. None of that. No. And I thought when they were talking about those missing students before, I thought they were going to talk about the ones that went inside the midden and tried to, like, raise the... do that little, like, side quest thing. And that might be another option. I suppose let's go be nice. Give an old man his alembic so he can go lose it again. It's the only thing that keeps him keeps him going in the mornings. His love for losing his alembic and having people find it for him. You're not gonna have anything for me, are you?
Thanks to you, the people of Skyrim will continue to have a place to study magic, even if most of them resent you for it.
Yeah, even if most of them hate me for doing it. Thanks, man. Are you not in here? Old ass.
Until next time.
Past your bedtime, man. Yeah, I don't think he's in here. I think he's wandering around. I tried to do an old man a solid.
I'm always available. Ah, yes, there it is. Thank you so much.
That's it.
Take care now.
Yeah, we ain't doing that anymore. We're gonna let that guy keep his lost alembic. He's got like $10. Alright, so up until we get to level 90, we aren't gonna get our little side quest. So in the meantime, we can. We do the crystals. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds cooler than joining the Stormcloak Rebellion. Or we could be Imperials. What? Didn't I do this? Identify it. Alright. Yeah, so I gotta figure out if we are going to be part of the Rebellion or the Imperials. I think we did the Rebellion because with Orin. How am I identifying this fight? What do I have to do? Just leap over this edge and be like, oh, that's a crystal. Where's it taking me? Oh, cool, 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 cool. Oh wait, it's worth $5. Hold on, hold on. Okay, this back. Alright, so this wants us to read the Aetherium Forge. Investigate the ruins of Arkanthams. Arkanthams. Just over here, that's it. How many of these crystals do we need? I have 2? I forgot to, like, when, sometimes they're around where those dwarven convectors are. Like, I found 2 of them doing that, but I kind of forgot to keep looking while we were going to the new places. I feel like a bit of a dum-dum. Whoa! Bit of a dum-dum. I almost just walked off that. Yeah, south. Yeah, and while we're running there, I will say that the higher up magic, now that we're starting to be able to get access to, and like now that we can cast more spells in a fight, we have more options. I am having a lot more fun as a mage. Like, there's just more options. There's more to do. It's a little trickier. It's a little harder, but I think that's what helps make it more fun. There's more to it. I went from, like, you know, heavy armor, two-handed weapon. You run in and hit.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you do not scare me. I am not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me.
Oh, I don't have time to be robbed.
You are not worthy.
You gonna help? What? He just gave up. He came up, stabbed me once, and then decided, no. You just tried to rob me. Yeah, no. No. Scaled armor. Yeah, no, that ain't flying. You don't rob me, stab me, and then walk away. Oh, this is an actual way up. Alright, let's do it. Give me all your valuables. No, don't you walk away from me. Like, that came across a little, like he was resisting, but maybe not. I didn't see anything pop up. And I mean, I can't expect to, like, one-shot everything. Until we get to the later level. Then I fully expect to be one-shotting everything. But until then, I will try to keep my greed down to a minimum. Beautiful night. Let's take a peek. A little cloudy, but you can see the aurora. Hey everyone. Hope your morning is going well. We're doing alright over here. I would mine this if I had a pick. Because we have a tramp. Oh no, I just have blizzard, sorry. Little overkill. Any married wolves? Nope. Oh, I saw that rabbit, and I'm not gonna say that it scared me, but it did not scare me.
Halt, Outlander. By the code
What a
of
rob.
Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind
That's
are
fine.
unwelcome.
Pardon?
This is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath intended, away from the prying eyes of the Nords. You're not an orc or bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our own.
We're not interested. Okay, fine. Well, let me mind my own business. I was just walking by. He yelled at me. Hey, you! Yeah, way over there, come here. Mind your own business, get out of here. Is it that goat? No, it's gotta be like wolves. Where are they? Nope, vampires. Alright, I am gonna switch over to... Can I double cast this? Oh, they're... Flame Cloak. Yeah, the vampires have flame resistance. I think all the undead do. I hate that familiar. I will say, we've gotten along better lately. At the beginning of the game, though, we were fighting. We were butting heads a lot. We were butting heads a lot earlier, but now we've kind of figured out how to get along a little bit better. A little bit. It ain't perfect. It ain't perfect like this song is. It kind of looked like what happens when a big dragon's taken off, but I haven't done that yet. Oh. Thinking about it. Look at that health. I thought it was like a per second kind of thing, but... Alright, keep going up. Alright, let's see what adventure awaits us in here today. Yeah, originally I thought I wasn't going to be able to stream with you guys today, so I'm happy I got a chance to. Because who knows, in a few days it could be completely different. Did you get that? What do you think? Secrets down here? that's a good Team Rocket. Oh, that's really good. Oh yeah, now I'm excited for Comic-Con.
Please, turn back. Before it's too late.
Lady. Nobody tells me to run away. Oh. Unless this place is literally falling apart, I might be convinced to turn around and go back. Yes, you have something to say?
What are you still doing here?
Ghost.
Let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Just like all the others.
I wasn't until you just mentioned it.
It's a long story. You ever heard of Aetherium? A rare mineral used by the dwarves. Supposedly, they had to build a special forge, the Aetherium Forge, to even work with it. The items it made were so powerful, they went to war over it, and the forge was lost. Or so the story goes.
I can't believe that, like, my first reaction to right now isn't, hey, you're a ghost.
Until my
like,
damn apprentice stole everything from me.
You know,
and
we just
published it all
glazed
on
right
his
over that.
And now, but it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
Cousin Nicky
Sure,
can handle himself.
That's what they all say. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I know. I was just like you once.
An
Well,
Argonian wizard.
If you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Do we take ghost help? I'm gonna take
All right.
ghost help.
Lead on then.
Cool. Alright, so I think now she's just gonna be an extra follower. Is all that means. But we'll take it. That's where it came from, correct? Yeah, because we come out here. Alright. I'm gonna save because I don't want to have that combo again. Oh yeah, you didn't make it. You didn't make it too far at all, lady. Like, why are you telling me turn back when you're the one that you didn't do so great. Oh, I am carrying so much stuff. That's alright. At least we realized it now and not like when we were halfway through the dungeon, like, oh no, we are carrying like all the steel armor and stuff that I picked up. That's alright. We'll sell it. I originally wanted to do some training with it. We'll be able to fill up on our little pockets a little more here. And this is where Lacey would tell me, like, oh, if you had that thing where you can carry an extra 100 pounds. She ain't wrong. Yeah, the deep pockets one. Alright, we'll start at Dragon's Reach, because I think there's a couple things for us to disenchant. Yeah, it's one of the standing stones. Makes your armor weigh nothing, and gives you 100 extra pounds. It's bad, actually. And I get, like, trying to just max out, like min-maxing yourself stronger, that kind of thing, but every now and then just a quality of life perk or buff, just love it. Save us a little bit of time and tears. Oh, okay, we got one. I'll take it. Farengar. You don't get a chance. You're not supposed to be eaten. You have a
I
job.
envy you. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Staff of Sombers. Alright, good enough.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the
Oh, yeah?
Mages College in Winterhold.
The Mages College? You don't say. What's that? Alright, we gotta at least sell some of the heavy stuff, like all the steel, armor. Try to get under 100
Looking
pounds.
for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's
Nope.
back.
Never, ever, ever going to be looking for your husband, Nazim.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. You look... Take a look.
I got that one because it like damages magicka too, and I just don't want to deal with it. And then all these poisons. I'm just taking away the strength stuff just because it's like moot. Alright.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Oh, Bellathor.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find
I
what
wonder if
you're
it kept
looking
track
for.
of like how much you sell to
Everything's
each person.
Take a look.
Pretty damn sure Bellathor was always number one in like all of my playthroughs. Keening is worth 5, and it's like a legendary artifact. Like these are... I don't know. Someday. Someday. I like the Guardian Circle one. I like my grades. Looks fine.
Do come back.
Alright, what is that down to? 158. I mean, of course I do. What's wrong with Skyrim these days?
I don't claim, blades, helmets, pretty much anything.
Oh, being
to
able to
synchronize.
sell anything to anyone, too. Incredible. Boom, boom, boom. Cool.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
We have a couple of skulls. That'll give us a few pounds down, but... pound down. Or, hear me out, I do not have a single one? Wow. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh well. And this is all junk, right? Yeah, I just put a bunch of garbage in here. we've got enough room in our pockets for now. Oh, did that ghost lady follow us out of here? I don't think so. That'd be pretty cool. You just go to there, and then you can go around the rest of the game as long as you don't finish having another little ghost buddy. And then you get Lucius LeChance as another ghost buddy. Lucius? That was the friendly fellow when we were playing with Rava that would talk about turning fields of snow red all the time. I remember Skyrim. I think the best part about that was I would have already been here before too, and I still would have just ran straight off the cliff. Oh, here she is, just chilling. Oh, she is just waiting for us. Alright, let's see. Let's go find this forge. Nah, this is like how to get up. Of light, worthwhile treasure. And you know, it's just a little light platforming. There we go. Alright, what are we expecting here? A lot of the Palmer and the Dwemer shit. Which I don't think is necessarily going to be...
Watch yourself. Since the quake, this place has been...
Oh, man. The frost. It said, nah, Nick, we're fine. Alright. Okay, alright, that one did more work. Alright, so no frost in here. But with 20. But that's why we have all of our shock shit. Oh, well, open back up. Flames. There we go.
See that thing? Dwarves call them kinetic resonators. Falmer up ahead. Damn things are like flies. No matter how many you kill.
Did you say that? Where's Falmer? Oh, there they are. Falmer, on the other hand, absolutely love being ice stormed. Look at that. Look at that. Can't get enough of it. Gold. I'm not gonna grab the poisons. Slow. Oh, don't look. Don't look. Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, you're over there. You might as well now. Shot in the back. Oh, the followers in this game. What are you supposed to do with them? Oh, I don't want any of these Falmer arrows. I know they weigh nothing, but I don't want them touching my other good weapons. Tainting them with badness. Yeah, I'll take all of this. Kind of remember sneaking through here, making some nice long-range shots, stealth archery. Yeah, you can't argue with the results. And they're down there fighting someone. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they got it, right? So, do we not get 2 followers in here?
There's a chest in there. Door sealed tight.
Oh. That was the... Oh, I see. So I gotta find a way to that lever. See another way in right here. So let's, hopefully we'll cycle back around to it. It might be a shortcut way out or something. We can pick these if we wanted to. We got business to take care of course. Power systems. Still the old two-shot Monty over here. Two-shot Timmy. Oh. You weren't wrong. I should have been watching out. Yeah, still, yeah, not the poisons are just... They don't excite me in this run. That's the way let's go. Oh, somebody didn't touch me. Want me touching their dead bugs. What are you doing? Get out there. Help. Oh my god. Every single time. Oh, what if we're at the point now that we... Alright, so 2... Ouch. Oh, if anyone was asking why I was resetting, it is because I absolutely blasted our follower, and I would have had to go on a quest or do something because I'm getting like suspended from the Mage's Guild, basically. And I don't want to deal with that. Eventually, we might get to the point where we just don't need a fall. Like, we can summon an elemental. Oh my god, all my kills. Get him? Did this one fall off or fall back? Yeah, it fell back. Whoop. A little human flesh. I thought it would take a little bit more damage. Like, the way Blizzard is described... Or maybe this isn't Blizzard. This isn't even Blizzard. Oh, wait. Freezing Whirlwind that does 60 points of frost damage per second. It just feels like it's taking the hit, like, once initially, and then not taking it anymore. But that just might be my untrained, nerdy eyes seeing it. Oh, was there treasure around here? I don't think around this area. It's like frost. Alright. Help me not absolutely blast two. That'll be easy. Yeah, if they're all lined up like that. And a level up. Damn. Just good. What was that destruction up to? 65? I think if we legendary, if we get to, I don't know if we'll even get to this point, but if we try to legendary our destruction, I think we'll never be able to do damage ever again. Someone chasing me? No, look at them. And then still, where's our little student, our associate? She's just gonna show up just in time to get blasted in the face with a blizzard. Love me? Love me. You gonna drop down? Or right here.
Watch out!
Oh, I wanted to like boost it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, hey. Holy shit, this thing is kicking my ass. I was just farting around. Hey, save me from this thing. Beautiful. Too interested in any of that. But what I am interested in is not having to restart this, so let's... Alright, I think this is around here is where I was last time, yeah. Nah, I think I missed it. That's okay. Oh, that sound. Lady.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, they're right here.
Here we go.
Well, here, you. Can I hurt her if she's a ghost? She has a health bar. Oh. You know, it's not awful. It's not awful. You know, call me simple, but I'm gonna keep it on this for right now. We made it past the part we did last time. You know what that means.
Here's where I fell. Feels like ages ago.
Oh, I thought you died like at the very beginning. That makes more sense that you
There,
fell
out
down
on
like
the log.
300 feet.
What happened to it?
Oh, your bow? Let's go get you your bow back. I don't know how to use it, but I can sell it for money. Is that what you want me to do with it? Now let's see. Let's see if it's actually anything. Oh yeah, Zephyr! This one fires faster. Oh, you don't wear it. Yeah, fires 30% faster. Oh, I'll probably just hang it up somewhere to sell it, but you know, I'm sure somebody will enjoy it. Man, that's in this huge area. I guess as long as we keep going like up, right? We're kind of going all like a big cylindrical column of, or like a cave system. We're kind of going up it.
Here we go.
Oh man, look at this big old. Oh, I know one. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that. Alright. This would be an option of where you build your house. We don't got any friends coming down through there.
Hold up.
See that?
We
What?
need to talk.
What?
You know what this is? It's a lock. A tonal lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the doors should open.
What's the right order?
Get it wrong, and, well, you've seen what happened when I tried it.
What, you got heated?
Yeah, I thought I was prepared for anything. How can you prepare for a damned earthquake? And that was just one trap. Look around. Who knows what else this thing is capable of?
Yeah. Any advice?
Well, you can pick up where I left off. My notes should still be in my journal, if you can read it. Beyond that...
Oh yeah, did I pick up your
maybe
journal?
one of our predecessors still has a clue.
Alright. I forgot that we found a bunch of her stuff. Old books. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, so here are the Aetherium. We've already done a few of those. Okay, so the first one is first, second. Third isn't the middle one, so third either has to be upper left or upper right. So we're gonna have to do a little guess and checking, unless there's another. Oh, we see a dead body. I see a couple of dead bodies. I have one of these up. I like having the and we're gonna need. That way, if something pops up, it might aggro onto it before me. If it sees something, it'll go after it, and then I know, oh shit, something's here if I'm not paying attention. Steal a dollar. What was that? Scrawled scrap of paper. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, I think. I bet you the middle one is the last one. All right, so what was it? It was
See if you can find a pattern in the sequence.
lady. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I bet.
Most of these locks have a
And if
pattern
I'm
of
wrong,
If all else fails, just take a chance. See what happens. You'll be surprised at the traps
take a
in this
chance,
world.
see what happens. I died, but different might happen to you. Oh, did it?
Got it.
Yeah, I wonder what the actual pattern is, though, because... Is that the right way to go? It's down here. Like, that's gotta be the right way, right? It's gotta lock. This is just... Yeah, I don't... Sure. Jumping off this, maybe? That's pretty... Maybe someday. Maybe someday we'll become professional float divers. But, not a fan of the heights, so I'm gonna stay over here. Alright, let's go get that treasure. We worked super hard to figure that out. That one's a nice spike anymore. We can have a nice storm. Not a bad little treasure room.
Well, don't just stand there.
What?
So,
Grab it?
It is real. Let me
What?
see it.
What is this?
Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in.
Oh yeah?
I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Aetherium. The key to the forge.
So...
We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. 1 for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge. I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start.
Okay, so I did have 2 of them already.
Really? Well, now that makes things easier. We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too. There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
Aren't you bound to the place where you died? Don't you want me to bury your body or something?
May actually be able to do this. And
Alright, well...
I owe it all to you. Thank you.
Because of you. Alright. Let's fill up our greasy little pockets. Some of the stuff that doesn't weigh too much. And the rest of this is all. 2 circlets of illusion. Perfect. And then can't miss the chest right back. That's okay. Ooh, sets undead up to level 45 on fire. That's really a high level. I mean, that's not the highest, but that's higher level than most of the shit you see in this game. Oh, so this was a shortcut. That's I mean, not that. This is a shortcut. Might I add, this This is a hell of a shortcut. Alright. Make sure everyone puts on their little slow fall rings. Oh, damn. This is where all the bodies are getting swept. Is there a little passage? I don't mind trying to explore the underground water or when I'm not going. It's easy. Oh, look who's here. She probably stuck by because she was sick of getting blasted. Bye, cats. Since we can't give her a burial, we'll give her the adventurer burial. The adventurer burial is just getting everything. Well, if we would have stolen all of her clothes and then just got her out of sight. Alright, so we found 3 of the 4 Aetherium pieces. And then we'll have to find the forge itself. None of these are... This is a Mage's Guild quest or a main quest. Actually, I can double check that, can't I? Yeah, this is just a regular ass quest. But... at this point, we've done like almost the whole thing. We might as well figure it out and do the rest of it. Plus, solving some ancient mysteries of the long forgotten people is totally like something an old wizard would do. So we're doing it. We're role playing. What the hell is this? Oh, it's Falmer or Forest Swarm. That person wanted to talk to me. I'm just taking the rest of the because I like them. Here. What in is this goat about to attack me? That springing just caused that goat's death. Everything is inside of that journal. This. I think we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we literally just have to go to 5. No name, no identifying information. So 5 is, oops. Like, man, it's just like west of Riften. Oh wait, is that no, never mind. I thought that's exactly where we're at. Yeah, just west of Riften. It's like somewhere in here. We haven't been to Riften yet. Alright, let's go get shaken down by the guards. I thought I was about to get arrested for something. But, hey, stop right there. You've committed crimes against Skyrim and our people.
Where do you want to go?
Climb
and back, and we'll be off. You'd best hurry it up.
Or what? Why doesn't anyone in this game like you? Oh, it's Vermina. Alright, let's get shaken down.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Say this is just a shake.
Keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Wow, look at that horse. Like a... Man, these horses like want to be shadow mares. Oh, got that? Oh, the Khajiit are out here. Where are they set up? Because they have something that I want.
This Khajiit guards the... Well, you've come to the right place.
That's handy. I didn't know that you did that.
There is much beauty in this place.
No. You.
Bandits harass the caravans at every step. But a few days ago, one of them stole my moon. You are kind to... Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life...
We're gonna get this. Find the moon amulet. We're gonna get that guy's amulet back. Someday. Vampire hunters or something. The old fort. And then on the last, we joined the... For Orin, we joined the Vampire Hunters. So
I
we
had
did join
another
vampires
run-in with
sometime.
the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mio. The Thieves Guild has made...
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
I'm not scared of you.
Last thing the Blackbriars need around here is some troublemaker trying to steal a piece of the action.
I know. I just don't want you to leave.
Yeah, then we just
pretend not to hear me all you want, but you better
time.
stay out of the Blackbriars' business.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrow the money, you said you'd pay it back on time. You don't.
Alright. Just gonna trigger the keep. Allegedly. Then we can escape out the back. Oh, that looked weird. I would have got like 5-ish. 5-10 more minutes. And at this point
Welcome to
now...
Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin creeping around the Ratway.
Cool. Alright, let's go get in some trouble. Oh yeah, this thing is not on the map. But it's probably going to be a dwarven ruin tower. I'm just gonna go get that guardian stone. I think that's a shadow stone. Alright. I feel like we do have... we've been able to not have to chug tons of potions. Why are there so many guards here?
You're the one cast those illusions. Impressive.
Me? The illusions? Nah, man, I'm not the illusion guy. You had me mistaken for some handsome little gnome. That's the illusion guy. Remember how I said I didn't need this? God, how do y'all trust anything I say? Alright, mage battle. Yeah, I don't need the Shadow Stone. I am digging the Atronach, right? Atronach Stone. Yeah. 50% absorb spells is insane. Because it's like having 50% spell, like, damage resist. Unless it's working on... It could be, like, mechanically different. Oh, you find a friend than what I'm thinking, but, double cast. Oh, it's just a regular bear. Oh, never mind. Right between the poor bear's alive balls. Oh, bother. This one was married too. There's some wolves way down there. Fireball. Spider? Oh wait, oh, he's coming. Well, when he gets here, we'll deal with that. Oh. Give it up. You do that. We, keep heading west. Crystal Drift Cave is not what we're looking for. But let's... Crystal Drift Cave has a path next to it. In case you have to remember that. I don't think it's going to be like... Sometimes caves will turn into, like, Dwemer Ruins or whatever. You're like, oh, they were mining in here and they broke through into a cathedral, like that kind of shit. Which I like. But if we're just guessing on where this shit is, oops, folks, it is like almost where. What are those roads? Like 3 roads are kind of meeting. I can't. It's gonna be like up in here. I don't think it's this far over, right? Man, it's like straight south of that lake. Oh, I bet you it is. I bet you it flippin' is. I'll walk there just in case. Plus, we got like a couple more minutes anywhere. Yeah, Fireball is so good. Darklight Tower. Yeah, the new upgraded spells that we've gotten are... Yeah, our first level spells, that's like basically what a cantrip would be, is like that garbage, flame spit. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that these are the ruins. Because what is it? Just south of this lake, west of Rifted. I think it's this. Bathath. if I've already cleared it out, that means we should just be able to run into it. But we'll have to do it next time. Oh, I hear people working. This place ain't cleared. Alright, everybody. Thanks for popping in. I didn't think I was even gonna get to stream today, but I'm glad I did. I gotta go clean a garage, get things ready for do some electrical work on the house. Appreciate y'all being here. Check out my YouTube if you're watching this on Twitch. Check out my Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate you. Give me a follow. Give me a like. Yeah, unless we're going into labor, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, take care, you guys.